Hello everyone, my name is Wasting Sanity, and this is my review of Mad Max, the game. Not the movie, the game. Now, in the game, it reminds me a lot like Shadow of Mordor, or Batman, or similar other Warner Brother titles. Why? Because you have a map, a very large map, and you progressively unlock the map as you go. Now, there's a main storyline, there are side quests, and then there are other stuff. Now, what do I mean by other stuff? Well, for example, you go to this location, and you collect 2 scrap from that location, and the location gets cleared. That's it. Or 1, or 2. There's some water, but there's a car body there, so I could go there and collect a car body. Now, you only have so many car bodies to modify your vehicles. You can, however, collect vehicles of the opponent, or the AI, you know. And there's a variety of vehicles that you can collect. Go to the right area here if I can find it. Actually, I can't get to it from here. I would have to show you from the... We'll get back to that. Actually, wait, here we go. So, here you see there's a bunch of vehicles that you can actually collect. You cannot modify them whatsoever, but you can collect them. And you can choose to select them and drive them at any point from a fortress, which is located here. So from Gastown, Deep Frya, Pink Eye, etc. There are also locations that remind me of Assassin's Creed, where you go up high and it allows you to scout. Well, in this game, you actually get into a hot air balloon and it lifts you up in the air and you scout the area. Sometimes the hot air balloon has no fuel, so you have to add fuel to it, and then you can go up. You're scouting the area with the binoculars. Now, another reason why this game reminds me of Shadow of Mordor and Batman is because the combat system is rather similar when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. So let's drive over here, and my mission here is to open the valve up there. Now, this is a very low-end mission, the sub-mission. And you can find those all over the map as the exclamation points. And there are also torches or totems that they call them scarecrows in this game that are scattered throughout the land, and you can destroy them and it'll lower the faction's I guess influence of the area. Let's go ahead and just completely annihilate these guys. Ugh, just love it. Now, when I'm just destroying people, it's kind of hard to pull together what you want to say, because you're focused on basically hurting them. There we go. Alright, so there are a variety of point systems in this game. Now, one of the point systems is, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, the 2091 is scrap. You collect scrap from either people, random pieces of scrap, like so, or missions that you complete will give you scrap as well. Let's go ahead and find... Now, water actually heals you, so if I was hurt, which I guess I should have let myself get hit a few times, but if I was hurt, I would actually fill up my canteen from that and drink water to heal myself. There are also legendary things like a cute baby. Oh my goodness. And it usually says something on the back or it says something on the front.
Well, she failed at saving the world. We all did.
Alright, I'll let myself get hit. Let me show you the water.
Gas leaks.
Now, let me show you the water. Here we go. I'm drinking away. And I can refill. Pretty simple, straightforward as far as that goes. I kind of like the idea. You also eat maggots from corpses if they're available, or dog food. I'm not too sure which one is worse, really, to be honest. They're kind of on par. Probably taste the same too.
He's trying to repel.
No, where is that valve? Oh, here we go.
There's someone here. We're under attack. All right, I left my backup.
Now, usually I actually
Cruddy moves.
kind of like reserve my shotgun and I'm more careful with my ammo and my shivs since they're instant executions. And they're limited supplies, so I usually am more conservative with it. But for the purposes of this, I'm gonna basically go all out. And here is one piece. It depends. Sometimes there's more that are required, but in this case, it's 1 for 1. And it allows you to build projects within inside a stronghold. Now, since there are like 4 or 5 strongholds, you have to do these projects over and over and over again in each stronghold, and each one requires you to run out to a location where there's hostiles, defeat them, and then you get an item to add to the project. Now, some projects, the worst I've seen is 3. It would take 3 to complete it. Now, since this is a sub-quest, I didn't want to take and show any storyline quests or basically any spoilers. So this is not a spoiler. It shouldn't go to a cutscene or anything. And wait, I have to give it a minute to update. Looks like it wants me to go here now. Alright. So, as you can see, this is pretty much Mad Max. It's a fun game. I like the game. It's visually ugly, but on purpose. So it's visually ugly, but it's actually visually pleasing because of this. Now, overall, like I've only run into a few glitches of the game. The port seems to be really, really good. I haven't had any issues as far as other than some crashes, but I updated my drivers recently, and I haven't had a crash since. I think overall, if you're looking for a Mad Max kind of game, I think you will like the game. It's an open world, and it doesn't force you to constantly go along with the... Oh, we need to show you explosion. Hold on. It doesn't force you to do the storyline. The only thing that I don't like about the game is the fact that there are thresholds that you have to cross in order to complete the game. Now, if you're going straight storyline, you will be stuck grinding, and it literally tells you you have to have this, this, and this in order to achieve your goal, in order to push the storyline forward. And if you don't have that, you can't continue the storyline. There are also the subplots or side quests. Some of them should have been in the main storyline. They aren't. So you actually can push through, complete it, and then you come back and you go, wait a second. Well, this and this and this kind of thing. I don't want to give it away, but it made it quite evident that it should have been included. We're gonna try to, ow, get smashed here. There are also convoys in the game. Now, when your vehicle gets too smashed, and I don't know This guy is gonna let me get out of here. Can I even get out? No, I can't. I think I might die here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I got out. So when your car gets too smashed, you actually can jump out, and it'll automatically get repaired by your friendly neighborhood mechanic who's on your back. Let's get this. Can we even? There we go.
A nibble bit on 4 small paws.
See if we can maneuver here. Now the weird thing in this game is the fact that... Alright, let's get out. Come on, get out. Get out. Now you can't get out? I can't shoot him. There we go. There's no gun usage other than from Max and snipers. Other than that, there are no bad guys with guns. They have some explosives, things like that. But for the most part, let's get in here for a second. Get out and heal. But for the most part, there is, or there happens to be no gun usage. There are sticks with explosives on it, but that's about it. Now, overall, I do like this game personally, but I think it lacks in some areas, and that really holds it back. So I give this game a 7 out of 10. It didn't feel like the developers really played their own game, so that basically limits it. My name is Wasting Sanity. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, so on and so forth. And take care.